Okay, today we're replacing a timing belt on a 1998 Toyota Camry with about 155,000 miles. This is the timing belt. We've already removed that. And this is the sprocket that drives the camshafts. There's two camshafts in this engine. One of them is driven directly off of the sprocket, the other one is geared to it. So this is a 4-cylinder 16-valve motor. This is the tensioner. This takes the slack out of the belt. So when the belt's installed, it's adjusted to take the slack out, spring-loaded, and then the bolt's tightened up, so it runs at a constant amount of tension, but that's not an automatic tensioner. It doesn't continue to take slack out after the belt wears. This is the water pump, which is driven by the timing belt also. When you've got this belt apart, considering the long mileage intervals between timing belt change, it's always a good idea to replace all the components that are driven by the belt. If the water pump was to start leaking 6 months or a year down the road, the whole job would have to be redone just in order to replace the water pump. The tensioner and the idler pulley both run on bearings, and again, this car's 155,000 miles. Those probably haven't been replaced, and if the bearing was to go out, the idler pulley or the tensioner would quit spinning and it would burn the belt up, the belt would break, and we would have a serious engine problem. So the best idea on these replacements is to replace all the components at once and not have to worry about it again. Just keep it going until the next interval. There's a couple of marks. Everything's got to be lined up precisely so. You can see the mark there on the cam gear that lines up. There's another mark down on the crankshaft, which is just a little bit harder to find. And that one, there's a this is a crankshaft pulley, and the mark is just right between a couple of the teeth, and it lines up with another mark on the cover, engine cover inside. So this is a definitely not a do-it-yourselfer job, and if it's not done exactly right, could be serious consequences. Timing belts are just a maintenance item. Real important to do them on time.